Oh, is these giant pillars of poo? I think I see something in the background there. No! Those are the same pillars I was just at! Ah! Get me!
Slenderman is probably one of, if not the most iconic horror antagonist in any horror game ever. Sure, there are other popular rivals like Five Nights at Freddy's, Herobrine, or Baldi's Basics, but for the most even kickstarting a handful of YouTube careers. The original Slenderman title is still a really scary game to play even after all these years. But you know, isn't all of these abominations? Yeah, it really shouldn't be a surprise on this channel that I think spooky mobile games aren't, well, spooky. The first game we're going to be playing is Slenderman the Kid Room. Looking at the App Store, this game has managed to receive 18 ratings for a 4.1 on the App Store. This game is like Son of the 8 Pages, but an absolute fever dream. This game features an extremely low FOV, bright colors, angry birds, and a large room. You have to collect 8 pages that are pink all around this extremely large map. While Slenderman chases you, at times Slenderman will just float, and others he would just sink into the ground. You get this annoying pop-up that says to either restart or go home. Because this is the button to move you, you will often get these annoying pop-ups when you play the game. The only way Slenderman can kill you is if you look at him. So you can be right on top of him and he won't be able to do anything at all. This game, having an extremely low FOV, makes this game unnecessarily claustrophobic and not fun to play at all. The game also features really spooky jump scares that can make you cry in true terror, like this PNG right here.
This is it, Spidey. Gotta come up with something. That sound. Those ray thingies must be sonically powered. Sonic's on. Gotta raise the pitch.
Found the map thematically to make no sense. I mean, why are we in a room the size of an ant while Slenderman chases us around? Thankfully, there's a reason for this. The legend here is that you play a girl who is in a coma and is unable to wake up in a dreamlike state. I'll let you read the rest because the story is just so long and convoluted. The second game we're going to be playing is Slender Rising. Looking at the App Store, this game has 805 ratings that rounds up to a 4.1 on the App Store. The most professional looking one of the bunch, functioning pretty much identically to Son of the 8 Pages with a few key
feet. What's the sock say?
When you spot a sign, there's a little arrow telling you where exactly it is, which is a very nice mechanic. Because most of this map is just kind of the same, it is very nice that there's a little guiding system on where the pages are. And one element you don't see in the original game is having to swipe the screen to escape Slenderman's wrath. When I on the screen to walk around, so I had to quickly change it to a joystick. I don't know why that's on default. As usual, we have to collect 8 of these signs in order to win. They can be found on walls, trucks, shacks, as well as abandoned houses and buildings. The signs say really cool messages like this, and as well as this. Slenderman doesn't actually appear that much in the game, only appearing like 3 or 4 times throughout my playthrough. There's not too much to talk about this game, unlike the last game where it was next game. The third game we're going to be playing is Slender Run, where you yourself are Slenderman and you have to commit manslaughter and terrorism to win the game. Starts out as a puny, weak baby, but by collecting skulls and bats and eating the souls of the damned, you become level 100 Mafia Slenderman boss, and ranks you by how much genocide you committed. There Many obstacles in the way though, like these red boxes, spinning things, and saw blades. But as a Slender Man, look at these innocent, oblivious NPCs. Aren't those people that you want to kill? If you said yes to this question, then you go ahead and kill them with your tentacles. At one point, Slender Man could even grapple onto a platform and kill humans and collecting bats at the same time. This is basically what you do for every single level of the game's entire life. The game also gives you a rank on top of you to show how awesome you are, like freaky, horrible, and at the very top, monster. No matter how many times I committed downright genocide on everyone around me, I couldn't get higher than a 2.4. And without any new elements to spice up the gameplay, this game gets really boring. Welp, time to put you in the void. Bye bye. The last game we're going to be playing is Slenderman Sci-Fi City Free. You might notice that this game looks a lot like the first game we played, and that's because it was made by the same developer, so this is going to be interesting. The App Store shows that this game has 33 ratings for a 4.3 on this game, but no reviews though. Yet again, this game thematically is just a pure fever dream. If this is what Michael thinks the future is like, then I'd rather stay in Europe in the 1300s than whatever this is. There are none on this map. I swear, I've looked everywhere around this map and I just couldn't find anything. The next map I chose gave me better luck. Here we are on the city streets, where I could see many pages on the floors and walls. Unlike the last game though, where you just have to tap the screen to collect it, this game requires you to double tap the screen, and even that doesn't work. Even after collecting all the pages, I don't know the proper way to collect them. Some would just stay there no matter how many times I pressed it, some of them instantly went away after I tapped it once, and others required you to move in a weird way. But once again, the only way Slenderman can kill me is if you look at him. And those are going to be all the Slenderman games we're going to be playing today. At best, some of these games are okay, and at worst, they were just terrible pieces of garbage. It is interesting to note that Slender the Arrival got its own mobile port, so this renders all mobile Slendy games redundant. So overall, thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one.